So Sam and cast. Sam, starting with you, tell us about why you created the show Bad Dates. What was the inspiration?
2 parts my life, 2 parts another script from another class. That kind of snowballed into this whole idea.
And what do you think about the characters you portray, everyone? Anyone can start.
I thought it was great, and I wrote my own character, basically, the Betty, and she's the older woman, and kind of Thornton, or Mark in the script, he's a bit surprised when he finds that I'm his date, because you don't know what people really look like, and, a lot of people, when they submit their photographs, they don't really look like the picture.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine myself, I submitted a much younger me, but it was still me. And he shows up and he's a little taken aback that I'm a little older than him, but, we make the most of it.
Yeah, we sure do.
And how did you feel going on so many dates? I think you went, on 18?
18, really?
Dates?
It
No.
was-
I think
Was
it was
it
9.
nine dates?
It was 9 dates each.
9 dates each.
We kind of, when we were first scripting this,
Yeah.
we kind of had a bunch of ideas and then we wrote them all down and we never whittled them down.
So it was a marathon of 9 dates. What do you think? How did you feel going through all those dates as that character?
Well, I thought it was a very interesting kind of thought experiment to go through a bunch of different dates as like a character, and obviously every character in those the kind of speed dating portion was very different, very out there. So it was kind of cool to figure out how would like a person respond to such an odd date, and how they respond to many odd dates in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Alec, you're sort of like the everyman waiter who witnesses
The French
so
waiter.
many dates, the French waiter. How does it feel to be the philosopher of the show?
Oui. I think it is a very interesting role. It's also challenging in its own unique way, because I've never been forced to try to do an accent so much, and to maintain it.
Sorry?
Particular sense it is my partie français.
Listen, I asked
Accent.
if you were cool with it, alright?
But it's a lot of fun, especially when it gets a little messy. And trust me, it's gotten a little messy.
And Marcus as the stalker, how did you tap into being this guy? A character who sort of...
I didn't need to tap in at all. No.
You watched a
We should
lot
all be
of
right
on
here.
Netflix.
Yeah, constant binging of Dexter.
Oh, there you go.
Easy,
There you
really
go.
easy.
Okay.
So you're one
Because,
of
yeah,
Dexter.
I played multiple roles, so I really enjoyed playing the role of the shady stalker. But yeah, playing comedic roles is what I really love to do.
Oh, and the guy who wants
Multiple kids?
Multiple.
Yep, yep.
a lot of kids. That's right.
Yep. And he was the chosen.
That's right. He was.
Yes, I was indeed the chosen.
Hadil, out of your 9 dates, is there anyone that you would have gone on a second date with?
So as Maddie, she has already had this previous bad relationship with her toxic ex, which is Mark over here.
Bradley.
Bradley. So she kind of just lost hope in all of this whole dating experience, and she just goes on this collage of bad dates through this online dating app that Sam has very well curated. I would say the only one I'd probably go on again is truly the person I do end up with towards the end of the series, but I don't want to spoil it if you haven't watched it yet. But yeah.
So tell us, George, about being the toxic ex.
Well, it was a lot of fun because I technically, me and Sam kind of wrote it for myself. I remember it was an idea that was tossed around and we weren't really sure if we were going to incorporate it, but I insisted that we did. And yeah, it turned into something really cool, and it provided this cool dynamic of what both of the main characters go through, right? Because obviously they go on all these crazy dates, but there's two dates that they grow from that take the course of 2 whole episodes, right? Which is Thornton's character Mark meeting with Francis's character Betty, and then of course my scene with Hadil. You know, it's just all of that is what really leads up to them getting together, and it's very poetic because it doesn't have to be the same, right? Guys and girls usually, when it comes to dating, don't really go through the same experiences, especially the experiences that they learn the most from, right? And so her character learned the most from the bad relationship with my character, and that's what we decided to portray as kind of like the life lesson there. Whereas with Thornton's character, it was something that was more sweethearted, right? And so it kind of shone a light on his character in a different way. So it's
Yeah.
very cool how we can play with that dynamic.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.